70% of Americans say they fear getting old. That is part of a new survey out today. Laila Ali, retired boxer and the daughter of Muhammad Ali. She's joined a campaign to inspire people to start thinking about aging and to take it seriously, even in their 30s. She joins us right now. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
So I'm good. And in a few seconds, a few minutes rather, you're going to be out in the middle of Times Square holding your age, which is 35, up and have it projected onto a Jumbotron as part of Pfizer's new Getting Old campaign. Aside from getting people over the fear of outing themselves and their age, what do you think this campaign, what do you hope to inspire with that?
You know, Get Old campaign is all about just getting Americans to take a look at themselves and try to take steps now to live a healthier lifestyle so they will get old in a graceful way. You know, unfortunately, people wait until they get older, or they're in a rut, or their doctor tells them, you know, you have diabetes, or you have to start eating a certain way. And it's like, we want people to do things now so that they can get old gracefully.
How have you changed your behaviors in your 30s? I mean, you were boxing in your 20s. How have you changed your behaviors since then to sort of prepare for this aging process?
Well, I think being 35, being a mother of two, you know, I've been an athlete. I know what it is to be at my best, but now obviously I'm not training anymore, but I want to be here for my children. So I have a different motivation. I think differently. So now I'm thinking more about putting the proper foods in my body, getting you know, enough exercise, being preventative.
Right.
You know, because also I look at my father and his health, and you know.
And how has that inspired you watching him battle Parkinson's? I mean, how has that inspired you to change what you eat, how your lifestyle, I mean, anything?
We're so much more educated now than our parents were, our grandparents were, and there's so much information out there. And like I said, I try to be preventative, so I try to just go back to the basics.
What
you know,
do you
eating whole foods, lean meats, grains, vegetables, things that aren't processed.
Right.
You know, I think we're so focused now on trying to get everything done quickly, and sometimes you just got to go back the old-fashioned way. You know, exercise, good food, water, vitamins, and that's pretty much it.
And you stopped boxing now, and you were saying to me just before we started talking that you miss sort of the being in the ring. Do you worry at all about, you know, taking all the blows to your head and what that might do to you as you age?
When I was fighting, no, I wasn't concerned about that. I mean, I don't think that you can be an athlete in a contact sport such as boxing and be worried.
Right.
But definitely, I was definitely aware of things that can happen. Luckily, I'm, you know, unscathed. You know, I'm undefeated, 4-time world champion, 24-0, 21 knockouts. But I can't say that all fighters can say that. So definitely, but now even more so, now I'm not fighting anymore. I was focused on being an athlete. Now it's like, okay, I still want to be healthy. I still want to be fit. So I'm always trying to educate myself about what I can do to make sure that I stay around.
And what can give you the same high? I mean, keeping ourselves stimulated as we get older is important, and you had that high from being in the ring. What can give you that high now in your life?
You know, I don't look for the high anymore. I think when I was younger, it was kind of, you know, what's going to get my adrenaline going. But I got enough. I got my hands full. I got a 2-year-old. And a 4-year-old, and then, you know, of course, on top of that, I'm a businesswoman.
Right.
You know, so, you know, I focus a lot of my attention, like I said, on just raising my kids, being as healthy as I can, and of course, educating other people from what I've learned along the way and trying to inspire them. Because Americans, obviously, you know, we have a big problem here with our health
and obesity,
our health care, and a lot of, like you said, a lot of people are concerned about financial problems, health problems as they get older, and you can cut a lot of that out, the health problems and some of the financial problems that can come from hospital bills by taking care of yourself, taking control.
You obviously, as a businesswoman, I mean, the digital world's very important to you. You have to use social media. Do you worry at all, though, that we've become so addicted to our gadgets and so forth that it is actually impairing us as we age, that our minds are just becoming so single-focused on that, you know, blinking red light?
I definitely believe that's happening. I try not to, I don't worry about it, but, you know, you can't deny that. Me and my friends were just talking the other day, you know, when you're texting and sometimes it auto-spells,
right.
you know, you don't even have to spell anymore. It'll spell out things for you, so you just rely on these, you know, computers and you know, social media and all these things too much. And what it does, I think, is that we stop paying attention to the beauty and what's going on around us, and we're so focused on getting things done, and people have access to you, and they expect you to answer emails right away, and you get caught up in it. So sometimes you just have, and it's stressful, so sometimes you have to sit back, relax, and say, you know what, that can wait.
Yeah,
you know?
put it away. Don't look at it.
I need to practice what I preach, because my husband gets on me all the time. He's like, "Can you put that?" I'm like, "This is my computer. It's not just a phone." So.
But I think that's a good point. We all need to be doing that.
Exactly.
Last question. This actually came from one of our producers over here. What are you going to get your dad for Father's Day?
You know what? A friend of mine actually put together a collage for me, which has the babies, my kids, me when I was a child. My father loves pictures, so he has this beautiful collage, and I'm going to frame it and send it out to him.
All right, well, let's just not let him watch Lunch Break until that comes out.
Yes, but
Good gift.
but I do want to let the viewers know they can go to getold.com to get more information. If they're not here, they can't be in New York at Times
Right.
Square, no matter where you're on the country, go to the website.
And that campaign will be continuing.
Yes.
Laila Ali, thanks so much for
Thank
being
you
with
so
us.
much.
Appreciate it.
All right.